There are days you want very fast cooking, you know, something very simple, quick and fast. And in Nigeria, we usually go for noodles. Now, I'm going to show you a very lovely noodle recipe using noodles. So it's time for you to go call your friends, neighbors, and everybody. Foodies and Spice is about to start. And my name is Gina. So for today's easy recipe, I am using noodles. Quite easy, and it's featuring a lot of shrimps. Then for my colors, I have red pepper, yellow pepper, green pepper, onions. I'm also going to be cooking the shrimps with sesame oil, balsamic vinegar, and I have some little oil here that I will just add. I have cornstarch, this is also for the shrimp, and of course I'll be using some sesame seed to garnish the top. Now, just watch everything I'm doing. Anything I'm adding again, you will get to see it. Okay, I have a very big bulb of onions here, but I'm just using very little from it. The peppers too, I'm just going to be using little of it just to give this noodle color. I'm using 3 packs of noodles. Okay, I'm still going to be using a bit of the green peppers. Now I'm adding a mixture of the peppers just to give it very beautiful color. Yeah. So, but if you don't have all the peppers, the sweet peppers, one is enough. So a little bit of the yellow pepper too. A bit of the red. Now, noodles is something that we are quite quick to make in Nigeria, especially if you have kids sometimes and you have a very busy day, you want to make a quick lunch or quick dinner. Noodle is that thing that you quickly pick up. But you know, you can enhance your noodles with more richness, more vitamin, more nutrients by adding beautiful colorful vegetables like this. You can add shrimps, you can add chicken, you can add meat, you know, just to make it richer, so it's not just noodles. Yeah, it's a rich meal by the time you serve it. Yeah. Now the next thing I'll do now is to begin to clean the shrimps. Now the shrimps, this is not so much of a large shrimps, but it's been cleaned, it's been deshelled, but it has this vein that we should always remove, because if you don't remove the vein, sometimes when you are eating the shrimps, you'll be eating sand, you'll be tasting sand or some dirt. That's this black vein, so it's always nice for you to clean it. So I'm going to take a toothpick now. You can use a toothpick to always clean. So you can, I don't know if the camera can see this. So if you don't want to go through this stress, it's best when you go and buy in the shop, you buy the ones written the veined. Yeah, you look for the ones written the veined, then you wouldn't have to go through this stress of some cleaning. Some people cook it like this, but when you cook it like this, most of the time while you are eating, you will taste sand. So this has been cleaned, all the veins removed, and the next thing I'm going to do now is to dredge it in corn flour. So I'll get a bowl and place the shrimps in the bowl. I'll add the corn flour. So because the Tasty Tom has its own seasoning, and I'm also going to be adding soy sauce and balsamic vinegar to this, and I'm not adding any salt to this corn flour or the shrimps now, so that it doesn't take in so much of that salty taste. So I'm not adding any of that. I will add it in the pan. So this has been dredged. The next thing I'll do now is wash my hand, put the pan on fire, then mix the sauce. The sauce will be a mix of sesame oil, balsamic vinegar, and soy sauce. I'll add like half tablespoon of soy sauce, just a little. I don't want it to overpower the seasoning from the noodles. I'll add half a teaspoon of balsamic vinegar. And about a tablespoon of sesame oil. Now stir. So I lit up my cooker and I'm using a little bit of soya oil, just enough to coat the pan. If you don't have soya oil, you can use any oil at all you have. And I'll begin to lay my shrimps. Alright, so I have placed the first set of the shrimp. And I'll just turn for the other side to cook. Remember, I didn't put any salt. I'm going to use the soy sauce later on. And that's also because I'm using the noodle seasoning, so I don't get too over salted. So just like 1 minute on each side is enough, because it's still going to go back into the noodles. Then I'm still going to combine it with the other ones as well, the other set. This is very beautiful. So we'll begin to cook the rest. So I'll take the first set and pour it back to this one. Just look at that color, very beautiful, so beautiful. So my mix of balsamic, sesame oil and soy sauce. Now this is ready. and I'm going to set it aside. This is so beautiful. So the next thing I'll do now is to start cooking my noodles. But first I want to have a taste of this beautiful shrimp. This shrimp is beautiful! Wow. The corn from that corn flour. It's beautiful. The seasoning is not overpowering at all. Hi guys, how are you doing? Have you seen the grilled fish recipe? Yes, that one that I did in the foil pocket with the beautiful peppers. Yeah, the medley of peppers. People really love it. On Facebook, over 100,000 views already, so you should go check it out. And I'm reading from YouTube today. Thank you all so much, especially my YouTube followers. We are growing steadily, and I appreciate every single one of you who come there every weekend to watch the videos that I put on YouTube. And I have Mbet says, "Hi sis, you are beautiful and the fish is appetizing. Thanks and God bless you." God bless you too, Mbet. Thank you so much. I have Nefi. She said, "Notification gang, I'm here. Oh, let me sit and watch." Yeah, thank you so much. Those of you who set your notification so that as soon as I drop the video, you know. So I have this group of people who have their notifications set, and once I drop any video, even if it's in the midnight, they are the first to go and check it out. Thank you so much, Nefi, and all those who set their notification. It's not difficult. Just go to the YouTube page, www.youtube.com/GinaEhikodi, or just search Foodies and Spice on YouTube. You'll find it there, and you just click on that bell. There's a bell icon. That's the notification bell. Just click on it. So anytime at all I post any video, it will give you an alert, so you check it out. All right. All African Kitchen says, "Wow, look at that big fish. It's very delicious." Yes, that fish was actually intimidating. It was really big. My small oven nearly did not contain it. Chidima Ono says, "Do you think adding orange juice will be good on catfish?" And I've not answered that, but I'll answer her now. Chidima, if you are watching, yes, orange juice is just a flavoring, and it works well with fish. Orange, garlic, there are two things I know that works well with fish. So try it out. It's catfish, whether it's salmon or it's what fish, croaker, it will work. All right, try it out. Joy says, "Wow, looks delicious. Thanks so much." Thank you so much, Joy. Aderonke Lawal says, "Good job." Thank you so much. Thank you all so much. Please, you can also catch me on Instagram at Gina Foodies and Spice. I put like my daily lifestyle there. Sometimes I'm talking about food, sometimes I'm talking about how I feel. Yeah, so if you just want to follow me on Facebook at Foodies Spice on Facebook, then on Instagram at Gina Foodies and Spice. Love you all so much. Let's go and complete this our beautiful shrimps noodle. Beautiful shrimps noodles. Okay, love ya. So I'll be using 3 packs. So I'll cover it, allow it to boil, and just when it's like al dente, not too cooked, I'll come and sieve it. So while it's cooking, the next thing I'll do is to begin to saute my peppers. I'll be using just a little bit of soya oil, enough to coat the pan and to sweat my peppers and onions. So like I said, I'm not adding any seasoning because I'll be using the seasoning from the noodle pack. All right, so I'll just slightly add salt to the oil, very little salt. So very little salt because I just want to, season the oil to saute these vegetables. So my onions goes in first to saute. Okay, so the onions is translucent now. I'll just add the peppers. I can add all of them together. Okay, so next will be my shrimps. I'll bring back the shrimps and add it to it. This is picture worthy. Picture worthy. Where are the cameras? It's so lovely. So lovely. I can just sit and be eating only this one alone. So pretty. This is beautiful already. I'll turn it off and we're going to strain the noodles now and add everything together. So I've turned it off. This is really, really, really pretty. It's very pretty. Very, very pretty. So time to strain the noodles. Turn it off now. I'm going to just leave a little of that noodle water, very little, to just bind everything together. So I'll pour it back into the pot. I left very little water. And I'll add the shrimp and the sauce. This is so beautiful. And the next thing is my seasoning pack. And this is beautiful. Now this is very beautiful. Beautiful aroma too. Now the aroma is very, very lovely. Very beautiful. Now this is ready and it's time to plate. Food done. Okay, so our noodles is ready and it's time for me to garnish it with a little bit of sesame seeds, you know, just to give it some slight crunch. So toasted sesame seed is what we'll be garnishing it with now. Now for that lovely toasty crunch, I'll be adding some sesame seeds. And this is beautiful. Now this is a beautiful bowl of noodles, easy, fast, quick. You add the vegetables to add, you know, extra nutrients in those noodles. For those of you who always say, no, I don't want to eat noodles. So when you add extra fresh vegetables, prawns, whatever you want to add, you know, you lift it up again and it's so, so beautiful. Now this is beautiful. This is a meal I want to eat for breakfast, lunch or dinner. It's fine. So time for me to take my fork now and do the testing. Time don't reach to chop. Now this picture is a, you see, I'm even calling the food picture. What I want to say is this food is a picture worthy plate. Oh, this plate is I don't even know what I'm saying again, but this thing is so pretty. It's so pretty, I'm scared to eat it, but I have to eat it. It's so lovely, like very, very lovely. It's so tasty. The aroma is fantastic. The taste is wow. I really cannot describe it. You have to go and buy your own and check it out yourself. See the look. See the way it looks. See the way it looks. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. And this my shrimps. Can you hear that? Can you hear the crunch? Fantastic crunch. That's from the corn flour. Fantastic. fantastic crunch. You know, the taste is very subtle and tasty because I didn't get to, you know, overpower the taste with a lot of seasoning, like seasoning the shrimps and seasoning every other thing. Very beautiful. Well guys, until I come your way again next week, please keep trying out my recipes. If you missed anything, check it out on YouTube, www.youtube.com/GinaIhekodi. Facebook, www.facebook.com/foodiespice. Don't forget to join our Facebook community, the F and S Foodaholics. So go check it out on Facebook and join us on Instagram so that you see the beautiful pictures I just took here at Gina Foodies and Spice on Instagram. Buy your own pack, replicate this recipe, tag me, all right? Love you all so much and see you next week with another beautiful episode. Love you. Tasty. Super tasty.